Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds.
So this was an awesome find I had on my trip to Virginia. I just happened to be there and I heard some guys talking about this awesome beer that was so expensive that this guy came in and he couldn't believe he bought 3 of them. And I thought, well, I'm a beer snob. I might as well ask and find out what it was. And sure enough, it was Bourbon Biggie S'mores. And it's 8% ABV with 40 IBUs. It is from 3 Notch Brewing Company. I hadn't heard of it until this one, and I've heard so much awesome things about it that I got a few bottles and thought we'd try one.
Thank you.
Well, you've already had one. You're welcome. Hope it's good.
Yeah, so it pours really dark.
It does pour black.
Maybe
it's not quite black.
Not quite pitch black, but yeah, really dark brown black. Just kind of nice little tan heads dissipated. You see that?
Oh yeah.
Let's get the aroma.
All right. Wow. Oh, man, it smells like graham cracker.
It's graham cracker. I mean,
that's amazing.
The first thing that jumped out was graham cracker.
I've had. We've had s'mores type beers that were decent and that weren't so good, and I mean, it smells like graham crackers.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get past that, but I'm digging for there is some sweet chocolate in there.
Maybe a little vanilla hint.
Hint of vanilla, yeah. I mean, it's there,
but it's mostly graham crackers, and then I get bourbon.
It's graham crackers.
Let's do this.
For days.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. A little thin for a stout, but
it's 8%.
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
But I get big graham cracker, bourbon, a little bit of vanilla. I really expected more vanilla.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm getting more.
Yeah, I'm getting more. Definitely with the bourbon character, I'm getting some more vanilla with the graham cracker is huge. Nice kind of a little bittersweet chocolate, baker's chocolate.
I do, yeah. I get the bitter chocolate.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
One of, if not the best s'mores beers I've ever had.
It is the best s'mores beer I've had.
Yeah.
I'm just so surprised I got such graham cracker nose. I mean, it's hard to add things to beer and make it smell or taste like, what you expect. So like the root beers. I mean, it kills me that they make it smell and taste like a root beer. And this tastes like s'mores in a glass.
It's dessert.
I'm just impressed.
It's delicious. I love this beer. It's good as Army Rip.
It's not too bitter.
No.
It's not too boozy. I mean, it's 8%. You can taste a little bit of booziness to it, but
you can taste
I think it blends very well.
It does. It's very well blended, very smooth, delicious. It's a great. I mean, it is a s'mores. It's s'mores in a glass. It's what it's named. I mean, it is a bourbon s'mores.
So you're going to wrap the description? Because I'm
well, it's cool. So, I mean, you can see here, so it's Bourbon Biggie S'mores, obviously, alludes to Biggie Smalls here. So I'm not going to wrap it, but you all know from the song, How You Live in Biggie S'mores in Bourbon and Benzes, giving booze to my friends, and it feels stupendous. Imperial Stout, Chocolate Lover's Dream. What? Still tote cocoa and marshmallow cream. Chopping honey maids, about 80 boxes of those, making great beer is all we knows. So...
that's pretty good for a white guy. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm very impressed.
I'm super impressed. This is a great pickup. Never heard of it before.
I hadn't either. I mean, I just happened to be in there when a guy was talking about how he couldn't believe someone paid that much for 3 beers.
Yeah, so this was about $19, $20 retail, so a little pricey. But
well worth it. Man.
Well worth it. I love it. If you can get your hands on it. Did you say where it was? I mean, you said is it out of Virginia?
I had no idea where it's from.
Charlottesville, Virginia. So probably local distribution. I haven't seen it anywhere else, but there you go.
Well, that's it. Well, good thing I have another bottle.
Yeah.
Wow, this is very impressive.
Yeah, this is a good one. It is the best s'mores beer I've ever had. So.
I mean, it gets a 4 or 5, and that's legit.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 4 or 5.
I would give it a 4 or 5.
I gave it a 4 or 5 last time. And again, I think the only thing knocking's the mouthfeel. And they made it 8%, so it's what they, I guess, intended to do. But I would love to, if they could, and maybe it's not possible to make these flavors, but I would love just bump it to 10, 11, and get that just thick, velvety, chewing on a beer mouthfeel, that would bump this to a 5.
Oh, absolutely. If they had a 12% and it was thick.
Oh yeah, it would be perfect. But
then the booze might overwhelm. I mean, because right
yeah.
now that I get graham cracker and I still get bourbon from it,
Yeah.
and that just blends so well.
absolutely, it's so well done. Again, solid 4.5, delicious dessert, sweet.
I'm getting more vanilla too.
Oh yeah,
A lot more
I got
vanilla.
when you said you didn't get much. I was still getting more on. I mean, I've been getting that throughout, but I think it's integrated well with the graham
It is.
cracker.
It really
and
is.
the bittersweet chocolate.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Anything else?
Get this one.
Get this one. Yeah. As always, if you can't have the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.